YouTube, how y'all doing? You got Style Tarot back up in the building. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Yo, I've been trying to meditate on this energy. Y'all see it on the table. And see, Spirit just be telling me to hit record. I didn't even light my candles. Let me go on and do that. See, it's always something, right? I mean, which for me is a sign of not being perfect. You know, like even though sometimes we always gotta, you know, make things right. Sometimes it's never perfect. No one's perfect. And see how I don't know if y'all can hear anything, but we have Times a Wasting that just came on Spirit Radio by Erica Badu. And time is wasting because somebody is having to deal with their addictions. Somebody probably didn't tell you. Maybe they were hiding this, but somebody has addictions. Substance abuse, alcoholism, recovery journey, mental health, detoxification. What is this? Harm reduction, drug addiction, addiction medicine. Somebody got to get some addiction medicine. Maybe that medicine is you, collective. I don't know. We see the Queen of Air here, which for me is the Queen of Swords, and this Page of Pentacles, which I feel is this person with the addictions that's been wasting time, but coming in as a page to you, still not really giving you everything that you deserve. Like this page energy is giving me breadcrumbing. Thank you, Spirit, for that confirmation. This is somebody who's coming in breadcrumbing because they could still be feeling this heartbreak energy. Now, when I was sitting here, I think, I don't know if it was before this song. No, it was, oh my God. See, now they done bumped it forward. You got to be careful how you touch the screen. We got this Brown Sugar coming on next after Times a Wasting. Somebody wanting some of your brown sugar because they know you guys have a deep agreement between each other, a soul contract, spiritual binding deal. So maybe the deal between y'all was a karmic deal. If they're coming in breadcrumbing, right? The fact that you know how they're coming in towards you and keeping your sword up, that could be breaking this person's heart. But I also kind of feel like this person is coming in towards you after also experiencing the heartbreak from a third party. Because we do have three swords in this heart here. They're coming in towards you after a heartbreak from a third party, wanting some of your brown sugar. Okay, y'all. Now I got to say my prayer. Welcome in, if you're not familiar, to my newbies, to the collective reading. I'm doing a collective. I was just channeling, y'all. That was me channeling. Now we're going to say the prayer. Holy angels of the white light, ancestors and guides, thank you so much for your covering and your protection as I channel these messages for the collective. Anybody known or unknown spirit sending any negative energy my way, return it back to the sender spirit and bind it to them 1,000-fold. So mote it be. In the Most High God's name, we pray. Ashe, Ashe. These energies are telling a lot, collective, about this person, who could be in solitude right now at this time, still drinking, still smoking, but thinking, reminiscing, wanting you to bring back your love. Because, see, that was where I was going with this before I accidentally hit the thumbs down on the time's wasting. But the song just before time's wasting was Bring Back Your Love. They begging, please. You don't know what you do to them. I mean, this person sound like they was crying in the song for you to bring back your love. But you standing on that business in that Queen of Swords, and here they go wanting some of that brown sugar. See? Because truth is, they're heartbroken altogether, not only at the loss of you, but at the loss of another situation, which is why they're by themselves here. This is somebody who's feeling the energy of regret, y'all. When I split the deck, we have regret. Y'all see him, right? Regretting, feeling guilty, remorseful, wanting to undo damage. And right now, the song that's playing on Spirit Radio is Selfish. This is somebody who was selfish. So they want to undo the damage from the things that they did because they were selfish. But coming in as a page, collective, coming in as a page, somebody who's about to take a risk, collective. Y'all see that? Somebody about to take a risk. Laying cards on the table. Journey into the unknown. This is somebody who said they're ready to take that journey into the unknown. This person is holding the Queen of Hearts card in in their hand, holding on to you. Maybe while somebody is fighting their addictions. I don't know, collective. Seeing you as this beauty, Now, we did see them holding on to that Queen of Hearts, but this is somebody who's intimidated by your beauty. Your beauty stands out. Physical attraction. Somebody who could still be physically attracted to you. And they could be selfish. You know, they probably only do things because they're thinking about themselves, how they can benefit, how they can come up. Now, feeling regret, remember? And now we also seen the remorse, but wanting to take a risk, still thinking about coming in your way. And that's why they coming in that page energy, because they know the damage that they did to this connection. They know this is somebody who may see you in the spotlight, collective, or somebody who might want to be in the spotlight, high profile relationship, power couple, people envy the connection. Somebody wants to take a risk with you because they know being with you, they gonna be in the spotlight. Everybody gonna be watching them, including their family, friends. It's gonna bring them a lot of attention being with you. But this is somebody who also feels like y'all can be a power couple if y'all come together. Bottom of the deck, we have, hold on, y'all. What? Y'all, I'm telling you, I can't even make out what this is. But it says at the bottom of it, taken for granted, unequal give and take, not feeling appreciated. Okay, so it looks like it says unvalued. Somebody who didn't value you. Wow. That was their energy. Or could, hey, because you see, I said was, is it still their energy? Unvalued, taken for granted, unequal give and take, not feeling appreciated. You could feel like you were unvalued. The one thing that seems to be the reoccurring theme here is the lady in red for me. Do y'all remember the person that was holding on to that red blanket crying? They were holding on to that red blanket in the regret energy. And here you go in the red, like someone who has a lot of love for you. They even got a red heart and red hair. Wait, they got the red heart over the eye. They got the red hair. They coming in bringing flowers, red roses. Somebody who really has a lot of love for you, but they took you for granted and now turned you into this Queen of Swords towards them. You got your sword up. Well, actually, in this picture, the Queen of Air is holding the sword down. So maybe there's a possibility that you might talk to this person if they take that risk. Collective, I got the fights energy coming out. And it says arguments, creating drama, moments of tension. Maybe somebody feels like there's going to be fights, arguments, or maybe that's what they're going through. They're going through fights right now with people because it's causing drama, that they want to take this risk towards you. Bottom of the deck, y'all. Wow. Uh-huh. The unvalued energy. Either somebody wants to come in fighting for you, or them wanting to take this risk to be a power couple with you is causing drama and arguments behind the scenes for somebody who feels like you guys have this soul contract, this deep agreement between y'all. You were supposed to be divine counterparts, in a divine union. But look how this person is coming in towards you in page energy. I mean, after you done burned the bridge, right? Wow, look at this. Didn't I tell you somebody is by themselves right now? The first card that jumps out is the single card. But this person who's single, currently no other partner, open to dating, even though this person is single, they don't look too good in this picture to me. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't know why I heard Spirit say disheveled. And I don't know what gave me that impression. Is it because the tie is is a little off? I mean, they sitting there, got their face kind of, screwed up, right? Like they holding their head a little bit, but they single, huh? Bottom of the deck. Ooh, what is this? Wow. This is somebody who sees abundance with you, collective. Uh-huh. And I can see that. Somebody glasses on the table, huh? They said they see abundance with you. Financial blessings, healthy money perspective, financial independence. hmm This is somebody who can see you in this financial abundance, or better yet, financial independence energy, and them contemplating over here how to get back into your energy, because now they single. Ooh, there it is, y'all. Now they single. Wow, it's stuck right up. Now they want to come in towards this beauty. You see that, collective? Now they want to come in towards this beauty, willing to fight for you, willing to take this risk after unvaluing you. Is still at the bottom of the deck. You see that? Okay, y'all, I'm over here sipping my tea. Hey, we getting the tea too. Yes, we are. And you know what? Spirit is telling me to take this as the seventh energy, y'all. Or what? That's the sixth energy. Ooh. Mm. Okay, well, if I take it, then now we'll have seven, which is really the number I was going for. Wow. And look at this. We have true love. You see how Spirit told me to do that? And then we get true love. The beauty that was unvalued, treated like shit. Yes, they did. They may have treated you like shit. That's the reason why you in this Queen of Air energy towards them. And now they over here drinking and probably drugging, trying to deal with this loss over here in regret. They're in the energy of regret, collective. Hopefully y'all can see these cards. And I just had a spiritual burp after I said that they in the energy of regret. Look how they over here looking at you. They said now that they single, now they want to take a risk. But now you in this Queen of Swords energy. But they said you so beautiful, collective, because that's the song that's playing on Spirit Radio right now. They said you so beautiful, even though you mad. Ooh, and you could be a tarot reader. Queen of Swords. Or they could be paying for readings about you. They could be getting readings now. Take it how it resonates, collective. Mm, mm, mm. Yeah, they said now after finding out some things, look how beautiful, but unvalued. Wow. We got the divine masculine coming up at the bottom of the deck, y'all. Is this their energy? A divine masculine as a page? Or is that your new stepping in? Finally. Uh-huh. Maybe that could have been what's coming in for you. A true love. Remember we got that at the bottom of the deck? When Spirit told me to take the unvalued and count that as a card, here's number 7. True love. Energy. Here we go with this divine masculine. I think this is your new coming in. And this past energy who's single now is this page of pentacles. Thank you, Spirit, for that confirmation. Did y'all hear that? Yeah, buddy. You know, this page of pentacles think they still could come in taking a risk because now they see you in that abundance energy and saying, ooh, we could be a power couple. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. And you so beautiful. Ooh. You just looking too damn good. But they didn't treat you like you were anything, collective, with that unvalued energy. They didn't see you being worth anything to hoot and holler about. Now they hooting and hollering, wanting to level up and get into the spotlight now, saying they want to fight for this. But because they want to fight for it, it's causing drama. Hey, this could be somebody who's willing to come in to cause some drama. Right when you got a divine masculine coming in. Because that could be the soul contract that's coming in for you. While someone else is on their recovery journey. Ooh, remember? We seen recovery journey on the addictions card. Somebody that got to heal. I don't know why Spirit told me disheveled, which disheveled is somebody who's a little unbalanced. Somebody who's, a little off. They not right. Something not right. And Spirit just gave me 2 cards, y'all. Do you see this? Somebody still trying to keep you as a side piece, collective. Mm. They trying to keep the star, Uranus energy, as a side piece. Wow. Do y'all see that? These 2 cards are coming out to clarify that risk energy. Uranus covering the side piece. Wow. And right now we have Spend the Night with Me by Rasan Patterson. They like, can you please just spend the night with me? Collective, don't you do it. Bottom of the deck. Options. You see that? This is somebody who still got options. This is somebody who still may want to keep you as an option. But you the option that's going to bring all attention, all eyes. See, they can't keep you a secret because you already in the spotlight. You could be the tarot reader. Now they want to keep you an option? Wow. Seeing you in this star energy. Uranus is the star card, which is Aquarius energy. And this card says sudden and unpredictable tension, change, creation, art, science, authentic, leadership, independence, inventive power. Are you somebody with inventive power, collective? Is that why you're in that abundance energy? They want to keep the person who's in this creation energy on the sidelines. That's not going to happen. Collective, these cards are big, but I do want it to flip because we're getting ready to clarify this spotlight energy. So it's got to be a specific card that Spirit wants to come out for that right there. Hey, patience is a virtue, collective. Wow. It's not coming out. Hey, shoot, we done said everything, right? Ooh, there it go. See, there it go. Right when I was giving up. This is somebody who's watching. Seeing you be in this floodgate energy. Oh my goodness. Somebody is watching you and seeing you as the floodgates collective. It says abundance on the floodgates card, success, prosperity, support, good news, solid, blessings, wish granted, angel guidance, manifestations, wealth. Ooh, spiritual burp after I said that. This is somebody who's seeing you in this floodgates energy collective. And look at spirit showing us that they're a karmic partner. This is somebody who's toxic, obsessive, envy, manipulation, stuck, seduced, temptation, stalker, mind games, no love, codependent, illusions, uses sex. Now that's the key phrase for me right there. Somebody that wants to come in, wants you to spend the night. Wow, it fell right out, y'all. This king of fire, somebody that's presenting themselves now as a king because they see you in this Jupiter energy, Sagittarius and Pisces. I didn't know Jupiter ruled Pisces too. This is somebody that sees you. See, usually Jupiter represents the temperance angel in tarot. Jupiter is Sagittarius energy. So this is somebody who sees you in this good fortune, being expansive, having success, wealth, higher learning, abstract mind, travel, growth, achievement, thinking, mental and spiritual development. Somebody seeing you definitely in your sun energy with that spiritual development, you being in your light, watching you be this floodgates energy, a star seed. But they was trying to keep you as a side piece collective. Now they single. You see this? Now they single and now they still attracted to you, huh? In this king of fire? Or is this your new that's coming in? Because this does say leadership. Somebody who's coming in to be a leader, and maybe this past energy now wants to come in to fight this new energy. Hey, I don't know. Somebody willing to come in to fight for you, fighting your divine masculine. Because a lot of times the King of Wands is the match to the Queen of Wands, which could be divine feminine, divine masculine energy. I think something did flip over, y'all. I'm not sure. Hey, that King of Fire fell right out. Y'all see how that happened? But yeah, now we clarifying this single energy. See, this deck is kind of big, y'all. So I know it take a lot for spirit to make it just fall right out. But I be feeling like that's the message spirit want me to have when it fall out. I mean, it's still valid too, whenever you pull it, whatever card you get. I'm not knocking none of that. But I love it when spirit flip it over or it falls out for me. There it goes, see? There it go, it flipped. You're moving away from somebody who is single, collective, or they could be moving. But no, I feel like it's you that's moving because your crown is all the way open when it comes to this person who, like I said, could still be attracted to you, wanting to come in to fight for you. But you have a divine masculine coming in. And that's what that King of Wands sometimes represents for me, a divine masculine energy. Someone who's very much attracted to you and will be operating in their leadership and authority energy. I just got this message that this single energy could be moving away from somebody once again, and them being possibly this king of fire because they're still very much so attracted to you, trying to come in after you. But we already see their true energy is page energy. They're just coming through right now saying they're a king of fire. They want to be your divine masculine. Now that you're actually about to get one. Thank you, Spirit. Sacral chakra. You see that, collectives? Somebody is purely operating out of that sacral chakra energy about you. When you getting ready to get this ace of water at the bottom of the deck, you see that? The ace of water is the ace of cups. You are about to get this new beginning in love, and they know it. So they want to and come in from a sexually based energy with this sacral chakra. It says emotionally centered creativity, joy, passion, pleasure, healthy relationships, sensuality, intimacy, self-expression, in the flow, sexuality. So see, I mean, there were some good things about the sacral chakra, right? You know, somebody who feels like, you know, you make them happy, you give them joy, but they're also coming in with passion and pleasure, wanting a healthy relationship, but I don't think they're going to get a healthy relationship because they're coming in operating off of sexuality, you know, sex, like being able to express themselves, like self-expression through sex, passion, which I don't think is the right energy to be coming in with. You know, you want to come in with that sacral chakra energy. It's more than just the sacral chakra, right? I'm like, I need your heart too, right? The heart chakra. Your crown is all the way open. We seen that. But hey, that could also have been Spirit saying somebody crown could be opening up. Somebody going through an awakening. Look how Spirit did it. There they go. We got 2 cards for the unvalued. Mercury energy covered by Pisces. Wow. Ooh, wee, Spirit, you always give me these good ones here. Now, Mercury energy for me represents the twins, Gemini energy. Mercury is the planet of communication. So now, Mercury also, again, representing the twins, but it also represents Virgo energy too. Do we have that on here? Yes, we do. We have Gemini and Virgo. So now, with the Virgo element coming into play, sometimes Mercury can represent magician energy, hermit energy, because a magician could be someone who's in hermit, connecting to source. But see, depending on what source is source for you, right? Some people be connecting to the occult. Other people connect to, the divine, the most high. So with this Pisces energy coming out, covering that Mercury energy, which could be a magician that wants to talk to you, or it could be a twin that wants to talk to you. Spirit is still telling you to use your intuition when it comes to them, because it's almost giving me the energy of someone who didn't value you wanting to tap into your sacral energy, right? Like they want to talk to you so that they can tap into your sacral energy. They want to get back in connection to you, a possible twin, but now is given a possible karmic twin, because this could have been a karmic contract, which is the reason why Spirit is sending in a divine masculine for you, because you are this light worker. And wasn't I just talking about that? Look how Spirit put that at the end of this. Because you are a light worker. You are this Uranus star energy that somebody wanted to keep as a side piece, and possibly still do, because we seen they got options. Maybe they think you have options, collective. I mean, but if you're doing the light work, how would you even really have time to be juggling options, right? Like, that doesn't even make sense. But NT way, I think this is a karmic deal, a karmic trying to keep you spiritually bound to them, connecting to you through your sacral chakra energy. hmm Which is why now, they're trying to come in creating drama, because you do have a divine masculine that is coming in for you. But they want to take this risk, right? They want to take this risk when they're not healed. They over here planning, collective. They over here focused. Or I don't know, is this your energy? Because it also says bossing up. It says business owner, discipline, focused, self-determination. We do have a female energy on the card. Maybe you planning your future. Maybe you have, you know, your mindset on building and getting, your legacy going. And you have somebody that is still trying to come in playing games, collective, in that Page of Pentacles energy, thinking they can keep you as a side piece. Really? I mean, do they really think that you're dumb? That you're that naive? We have been seeing the card of, you being pure and innocent, but that don't mean that you're dumb. This is somebody who's a shit talker, collective. You see this? Wow. This card says gossip, rumors, chit chat, speculation, tattling, whispers, scandal, chatter, grapevine. Oh Lord. People over here whispering and talking shit, huh? Tattling, telling. Wow. Rumors being created now. Gossip going around. I mean, about you being a light worker. I mean, that's a good thing. But the fact that somebody may have fumbled you because they didn't value you, now wanting to come back in towards you, but possibly being turned down. Okay, Spirit, you telling me to take those? I'll take those. We got 2 cards for the risk energy. Come through, Holy Spirit. You're gone. You have left the building with this travel energy. Thank you, Spirit, for that confirmation. Did y'all hear that little bell in the background? You have left the building because you have connected to your higher self. Truth is, you really are a light worker. I started hearing, truth is, I should have never let you go. But I flipped it and was like, truth is, you really are a light worker. Yes, and you have moved. Remember, we called that energy out right there? You are this warrior goddess. Hello? Wow. It says leadership, courage, bravery, determination, honor, victory, resilience. You have that resilience and that army, that spiritual army backing you in this warrior goddess energy. There is no way now that they're stalking, now that you're gone, you out of reach. They really think they're going to try it? Wow. We got the shit talker energy coming out, y'all. It flipped over. So maybe somebody's over here talking shit because they over here like they was supposed to be doing all these things with you, and now they not. So now they mad, right? Now they bitter, right? They got a whole lot to say now that they fumbled you. Uh-huh. Because look at Spirit showing us how they still had those inner childhood wounds that they needed to fix, that they needed to address was what I heard, so that they can fix. Because wow, this is somebody who probably don't even think they got any inner childhood wounding. If they need to address it, face it, and they're not doing it. Ooh, look at spirit. Abandon the mission. We cannot make this up. They mad because they abandoned the mission and spirit is sending someone else in for you because they chose to abandon the mission and not do the work with this inner child still being at the bottom of the deck. They was like, no, I'd rather stay, you know, in my own closed-minded, energy and be in my ego and think that ain't nothing wrong with me and keep pointing the finger at everyone else. Yeah, that shit talker that's going around talking all this shit when they the ones that abandoned the mission. Uh-huh. It has innocence, playfulness, curiosity, imagination, vulnerability, creativity, emotions, healing, nurturing, memories, inner joy, emotional needs. This is somebody who's not paying attention to their emotional needs, ignoring their inner child. Uh-huh. They're just not doing it, collective. I'm tempted to see what's on Spirit Radio right now, but I just want to get the next card, and then we'll do it. Because it almost sounds like that song Truth is playing. Kind of, but I can't hear it. We got to see. Ooh, oh my goodness. Look at Spirit. And all that energy is for the person who's single that you're moving away from, collective. You see that? Because that's what we was clarifying. Wow, we got Hypnotic Love playing on Spirit Radio. Somebody said they attracted to your energy. It's stronger than the force of gravity. But collective, you may be being advised to take your spiritual baths right now at this time. Stay taking your spiritual bath because wait a minute. Look at all this. Hold on. These cards are covering these, which, those were touching the spotlight energy. This one card looked like if, oh, okay. No, it didn't. It was already there. See, I got to interpret it, but these were covering the shit talker energy. Wow. Look at this. This was covering the spotlight, and these were covering the shit talker energy. This is 7 cards collected. Nope, it's 4 cards right here. Oh my God. These 4 were covering these 4? Wow. And then at the bottom of it all was spiritual bath. Hey, keep taking your spiritual baths, collective. Cause man, all right, let's see what the bottom 4 were. Creativity, covered by achievements, covered by cold-blooded, covered by unlocked doors. Wow. So is spirit telling you to be cold hearted? Or is this spirit trying to say this is somebody that was cold hearted to you when all you were, somebody who was just, in this creative energy trying to win, trying to have success with them. And they chose to be heartless, detached. So because they were that way to you, doors are opening up. That's why you're having these blessings coming for you in your life, these opportunities. You get access to this abundance energy, right? This abundance lifestyle collective. Now we had these 4 cards covering those. Heaven sent. Come through, Holy Spirit. Covered by strength. Covered by famous. Covered by planting seeds. So see now, collective, it looks like this is somebody who realizes who you are. They're realizing that you were heaven sent. And even though they know they fucked up and you are gone, they still want to come in, collective, and plant seeds with you. Bottom of the deck, we have jail time. You see that? Even though they want to come plant seeds with you, collective, Spirit is saying they got to do this work. They got to get this work. They got to do this work and sit in spiritual jail. They got to transform their energy. They still wanted to have you as a side piece. We cannot forget that. And somebody who's still over here talking about they attracted to your energy, but they don't know why they love you. The song that's playing right now says, I don't know why, in parentheses, I love you. Collective. They operating out of their loins is what it is. With that sacral chakra energy, they operating from their loins. They over here lusting now. Maybe confusing that for love. Because they over here lusting. Because they over here doing all this shit talking. Putting all this ill will energy out there. And then it's backfiring, right? Now making them want you even more. I'm telling you, it came out, collective. This person who been out here hating, sending you the evil eye because they were threatened by your beauty, remember? And so now what that's telling me is your light was irritating their demons. Look at Spirit showing us how they got to reflect now. They got to look at themselves in the mirror these days and accept this ill. They mad that they gotta lose you. So they talking shit. But even that evil eye that they out here speaking is coming right back on them and backfiring. You already know what goes around comes right back around. And see, I was just predicting how they was putting that ill will out into the atmosphere, right? Speaking all this, ill energy about you, and here go the evil eye coming out. See? Okay, thank you, Spirit. I see it. This looks like it's crossing, and this was covering that, and that was covering that. Spirit then gave us 3 cards for the unvalued energy. We got one that went in the reverse and crossing. Wow. And that's the burning bridge card. Somebody who now wishes they didn't burn this bridge with you. Because they sure did burn the bridge. Out here shit talking. After they abandoned the mission. These two cards were covering that, y'all. Cleansing. Covered by God's plan. I love that, spirit. I love that right there. So it was God's plan for this person to cleanse their energy, because the fact that they was out here talking all this shit about you, but still watching you, right? Still spying on you. And then seeing you now become the floodgates. Now they're in this energy of wanting to have this tough conversation with you, with this lemon squeeze energy. They said, oh, now they want to talk. And we seen that too with the Mercury right there, right? Communication, the Gemini energy, the planet of communication. Somebody wanting to talk, collective. And maybe it was written to play out that way. It was fated for this person to do all this stuff behind the scenes, huh? Turn into your hater, talk shit, and then now want to come in. And I don't know, are they trying to be the friend of me now? Or I mean, are they cleansing now, right? Come in after they done cleansed. Y'all, I'm just trying to get rid of these decks. Let me get rid of this one. Clear the table. There's too many decks on the table. But as we can see, collective, yeah, now they want to come in as this page. We about to get into it. They said now that they've been reflecting, huh? Because you just can't come in Big Willie now, after you done did all this damage, right? They burned the bridge. Remember, we seen that. But now they like, I really wish I didn't. Is there anything I can do to reverse the burning of the bridge here? Because it's in reverse crossing. You burnt the bridge. They said now they don't want the bridge to be burnt anymore. That's what they saying, collective. After they abandon the mission, now they don't want to abandon the mission. They want to come in and be this Knight of Pentacles energy. So we going from the page to the Knight. But see, now we got two pentacles here, right? Which is giving me somebody who still might be juggling. Somebody who's possibly still confused. Or somebody who may want balance in their life. Wanting balance. Because they could be imbalanced. Unsure. Uncertain if they even stand a chance here, right? They like, I did way too much. Queen of Wands. See, there go your energy, right? Or that could be the other woman. Who was that, spirit? Oh, that's you. Because look what was behind that. Queen of Wands, High Priestess. That's you. Divine feminine energy. Like I was saying. There you go. Divine feminine. And you a High Priestess. This is somebody who you already know. They want to talk to you. But see, didn't I call it out, collective? This is somebody who still might have a head up in the clouds. They could still be imbalanced. Because there's that Hermit. Ooh, and we got the King of Wands coming out. Wow. Did y'all hear that confirmation? Somebody feels like they're your divine masculine, but they're in hermit. They're trying to connect to the divine. They're trying to get answers, right? They're trying to cleanse. You know, they were dealing with addictions. They're trying to cleanse, but they're still up in the clouds. Uh-huh. They still up in the clouds, which is why this is a risk. They don't know if they should even do it. I mean, you over here in this Nine of Pentacles, they like you. I just heard Spirit say, you look like you doing good without me. You look like you doing just fine without me. And you are, because you've left the building. Thank you, Spirit. Look, right on time. Thank you, Spirit. Because you have connected to your higher self. That's why you doing just fine. You don't need this person to make you happy. You done found happiness on your own here in this Nine of Pentacles. I really believe Spirit is still sending in a divine masculine. Because look at the Two of Swords. This is somebody whose access has been denied. This shit talker, the person who now feels like y'all could be a power couple after they abandoned the mission. They abandoned the mission and now they want to fight for you. You are being divinely guided in this Six of Swords collective. You being divinely guided because you are high priestess now got this person in the Eight of Swords, because these 6 swords plus these 2 now makes 8. 8 of Swords. You have been divinely guided to leave this person behind and they have no access to you. Now they trapped in their head. They are in jail. Remember we seen that jail card? That jail is mental prison. We just got that energy. They are in a mental prison. That's why their head is still up in the clouds. Because when you burn a bridge with somebody, then you've been out here talking all kind of shit about them. What makes you think Spirit gonna let you go back and have that person in your good graces again? Now that you seeing that they heaven sent, Spirit only gonna give you a gift one time. Now, if you choose to take it or fumble it, that's your free will. And this person chose to abandon the mission. Look at all these cards that came out for the person that abandoned the mission, y'all. We got these 2 covering this little stacky stack right here. 4 of Swords. Come through, Spirit, with the you putting somebody to rest energy. You done put them to rest because you was divinely guided. There it go, right there. Divine guidance. Spirit said, put them to rest. Now with this Knight of Swords energy, you might have did it kind of impulsively. Like Spirit told you, hey, do this now, and you did it. Right? You know, which was something that maybe they didn't expect. You know, they didn't expect you to do that out the blue, but you did because you this star energy. And you're going towards a divine partner. Spirit said, leave them behind. And you did it. You did it on impulse. You did it without letting them know. That's how they feeling. As Spirit said, and that's the truth. You did it and didn't even give them a hint that you was leaving. But Spirit told you to do it, so you did it. You acted on that divine guidance. And now they want to come in and fight. Now they want to come in and fight for you. Ooh, spiritual birth when I said that. But they head is in the clouds though. So they really don't even know why they fighting, huh? This is crazy. You just know you need to fight, right? Collective, we got a King of Cups coming out. We got this King of Cups coming out. Somebody who's saying they got all these emotions for you. Now remember, we seen this person holding the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Hearts for me is the Queen of Cups. Hearts or cups. This is somebody who now said they in their feelings now in this King of Cups energy. Or could this be your divine masculine that's coming in? Because remember, the energy underneath this was you're moving away from somebody, and that spirit showing us who they are right there. You're moving away from them and going towards a King of Cups, someone that is going to match your energy, because this past person, collective, they still got these secrets that they keeping. They still trying to hide some shit from you. Maybe they don't want you to know all the shit that they did, even though they want to talk to you. You know, because when you burn a bridge with somebody, you do the unthinkable, right? The unimaginable to a person to burn that bridge. So maybe this is somebody who still don't want you to know everything they did behind the scenes, collective, but wanting you to give to them in this Six of Pentacles. Wow. They still want your energy, collective. Wow. And that's the truth. Spirit said, and that's the truth. This person still wants you to give to them after they done betrayed you. They still wanted to have you as a side piece. Mm, mm, mm. Knowing now that y'all could be a power couple and you heaven sent and all this other stuff. So this is somebody who just wants to benefit from what you give for being a divine feminine. They want to reap the benefits of being connected to a divine feminine, but their access is being denied, collective. And that was God's plan, that they sit in reflection about their actions, collective. hmm and cleanse their energy. Spirit is about to give you another choice in lovers, collective, with this lovers energy coming out, because you were innocent. You didn't deserve any of the stuff that this person did behind your back. Because with that evil eye energy coming out, I can only imagine. I mean, this it's been coming out. Someone was even doing black magic. Somebody got mad, and was still trying to keep the covenant here, trying to do things that was spiritually binding, trying to keep themselves attached to you. And that's where now, they turned into this clown, looking foolish now. This clown says trash box. Somebody who is now a trash box energy And spirit is about to bring in your real twin flame. Uh-huh. Wow. Bottom of the deck, collective. Three of Pentacles. You have somebody who's really going to come in and be a team player. You're going to be able to collaborate with them and work really well together with this twin flame. This past karmic twin still wants to come in, but you have a divine masculine that is coming in for you, collective. Okay? You just have someone who sees you being in this floodgates energy and they just want some of it. They just want a piece of the pie, is what I heard Spirit say. Right now on Spirit Radio, we have 911. Someone please call 911 by Wyclef John. Someone call 911. It's an emergency. I done lost my golden ticket for being a trash box. We have the Gemini energy, y'all, the lovers energy, the twins energy coming out with Saturn. Oh my God. Saturn energy in the upright, y'all. And then we have the number 7 in the reverse. Now, I don't know if y'all can see where the dice came out, but here's the number 7 in the reverse on top of the 2 of swords. And then these 2 dice right here landed on the burning bridge card that's in the reverse and crossing. Somebody that burnt this bridge, that don't want the bridge to be burnt no more, is going through karma. Saturn energy is karma. But Saturn energy also represents the devil in tarot. This trash box who could still be dealing with their addictions, because remember they're cleansing, but maybe that could be you cleansing them out of your energy with your spiritual baths, because we've seen that. Keep taking them spiritual baths, because this is somebody who is in devil energy that could still be talking shit and sending the evil eye, because now they can't come back with that 7 being in the reverse. The Chariot energy is the number 7 in tarot. This is somebody that cannot come back, collective, because they did too much. They really did burn this bridge. And Spirit is bringing in a real twin flame that will be your true love. But I almost feel like with this God's plan energy, maybe there just might be a faded conversation with that lemon squeeze discussion. But I think you going to be able to stand in your power, collective, and shut it down. Because you know who you are and you know what you deserve. Somebody could still be in devil energy. That's Capricorn coming out with that Saturn. So you got to use your discernment, which is why we saw that Pisces energy. And I think they are still coming in devil energy. If they're a trash box, they're a clown. I'm just saying. I'm going to leave it there, collective. Well, you know what? Sometimes I do like to give y'all just a little bit from the bottom when I do the tarot. We got somebody who is coming in to work with you, collective. Uh-huh. Because you are being protected with this temperance angel energy from somebody who's coming in bringing chaos. And we seen that with that fights energy. Somebody, hey, they want to come talk to you, but they might be coming in to bring in some chaos, towards someone who has already ascended past them. And that's why they're a hater, collective. Ooh wee. Mm-hmm. You've already ascended past this person and they bullshit. So they think they gonna try to still come in fighting like that's gonna work. It's not. You have a divine counterpart coming in that you will be able to be a team with. Okay, collective? Much love and much light. Ooh, I done went too long today. But I love y'all. And don't forget to like and subscribe on your way out. Till the next time, Stud Stars. Namaste.